Hello, my dearly beloved Prep 1 students. Welcome back. I would really like to welcome you to a new video presented to you from Al Ahram Modern School English Department by Mrs. Jihan. In this video, we're going to proceed with the next part of Unit 1, Family Ties from Close-Up B1. In this part, we're going to discuss the listening part. I need you to have a look on these three sets of pictures, 1, 2, and 3, and try to think. If I ask you a question with who, which set of pictures will you choose? And if I ask you a question with where, which set of pictures will you choose? And if I ask you a question with how, which set of pictures will you choose? Pause, think, and then check your answer. Now, if I ask you a question with how, the set of pictures in number 1 will be the answer. And if I ask you a question with where, the set of pictures in number 2 will be the answer because we have places in number 2. And if I ask you a question with who, the set of pictures in number 3 will be the answer because we have people, and with who I'm asking about people or persons. Okay. Now I want you to look carefully at the pictures below. What can you see in each picture? Try to name each item and place or person that you can see. In the set of pictures in number 1, A, you can see a violin. 2, this is a television. B, this is a television, and in C, this is a bicycle. In number 2, A, you can see a supermarket. B, this is a car park, and in picture C, you can see a library. Question 3, A, this is like a grandmother or an old woman, and in B, this is a middle-aged woman, and in 3, this is a middle-aged man in number C. Let's move on to the next part. Look at the pictures below again and match them to these questions. Now, after discussing what can you see in each picture, now let's try to match the pictures to these questions. Number 1, where did the woman meet her cousin? Number 1 is asking about a place using where, so we should match this to, yes, B. Who does the man's niece take after? We're asking with who, that means we're looking for an answer about people or persons, so you should choose the set of pictures in number, yes, well done, C. 3, how does the man's daughter spend her free time? This is a question with how, about a means by which you use to spend your free time or your spare time, so this should be the set of pictures in number A. Well done. After discussing this, now you should listen to the 3 conversations. You will be listening to 3 short conversations and circle the correct answer, A, B, or C, and you have already read the questions. And you should take care that the conversations will follow the order of the questions. I will play the conversation, you listen and mark down your answer, and then I want you to play again this part, listen to the conversation again, and check your answers. Ready to listen?
1. Where did the woman meet her cousin? Did you remember to go to the library yesterday?
I did, but I was late because I saw my cousin before I got there.
Yes, she told me. She said she met you in the car park on her way to the supermarket.
That's right. Of course, she had to show me her new car.
2. Who does the man's niece take after?
So you finally met your niece yesterday. Who did she take after?
Well, she doesn't look like her dad at all. I suppose she does look a bit like her mother, but overall, I think she looks most like her grandmother. 3. How does the man's daughter spend her free time? I think my daughter should spend a bit more time outside. She could be riding her bicycle or something.
Well, at least she's doing something creative. Practicing the violin is much better than just sitting watching TV.
You're right. but sometimes I want a little peace and quiet.
Okay, after listening to the conversation, you should have marked the options, and I want you to play again the recording to check your answers, okay? Now let's answer exercise B. Where did the woman meet her cousin? Where do you think after listening to this part? Yes, in the car park. Question 2. Her grandmother. Who does the man's niece take after? It takes after, or she takes after, her grandmother. And how does the man's daughter spend her free time? He said that she spends her time practicing the violin. Okay, let's move on to the next part. So the answers here should be A, B, and A. Next, let's read the exam close-up, then read the exam task below and study the pictures carefully. Write notes about the differences, similarities, or connections between them. So, in this task or part of the listening task, you should be able to recognize or point out the differences and similarities between the pictures. If you have a quick look at the three pictures, you will find them quite similar, yet they are different. You will find some small or minor differences between the three pictures, and from this difference you will be able to answer after you hear the recording. Let's move to the next part and read the exam close-up. This is about identifying differences. Before you listen, read the question for each set of pictures. First, and underline any keywords. So first you should read the questions and underline the keywords, and then listen to be able to answer the question. Then look at the pictures carefully and make sure you understand them. You should also have a close look at the pictures and be able to understand them and spot out, as I said, the differences between the three pictures or similarities. It's important to identify the differences between them before you listen. So bear in mind these steps and tips before you start doing the exam, the listening part in the exam. Now complete the exam task. I will play the recording, you listen and you answer the questions, and then listen again and check your answers. For number 1, it says, which girl is her sister? And in the three pictures A, B, and C, you can see almost the same girl but with small differences. She's wearing the same t-shirt and the same shorts in each picture with the same colors. However, the difference seems to be with the hairstyle. Question number 2, how are the neighbors' children? Who are the neighbors' children? So in these three pictures, you have here twin sisters, here a boy and a girl, and here twin brothers. So in each picture we have two siblings, but they are different, either two girls, a boy and a girl, or two boys. So that's the difference. In number 3, what time will the boy leave? Here we have 3 different timings. Of course, they are all about time. This is the similar part, but the timing or the clock is different. Here it's 1:50, here it's 2 o'clock, and here it's 2:30. Now I'll play the recording, you listen and mark the options.
1. Which girl is her sister?
Here they come now. Is your sister the one with the short hair?
No, my sister's got long, straight hair.
Is she wearing shorts?
Yes, that's her.
2. Who are the neighbours' children? Have you seen the new neighbours yet?
Not to speak to, but I saw them arrive in their car yesterday.
Did you say they've got twin girls, or is it twin boys they've got?
Neither. They've got a boy and a girl.
3. What time will the boy leave?
What time do we need to leave to collect Dad from the station?
Well, his train is arriving at 2:30, and it takes about 40 minutes to drive there, so you should leave at about 1:50.
Oh, I thought we were leaving just after 2. But you're right. We should give ourselves more time to make sure we're not late.
Alright, I hope this was clear enough to you. Now let's answer the questions. Number 1, which girl is her sister? Which do you think? Picture A, B, or C? Think carefully and try to get the right answer. Okay, for question 2, who are the neighbor's children? You heard, was it a boy, a girl, 2 boys, 2 girls? Think. What time will the boy leave? Was it 1:50, 2, or 2:30? Now, are you ready to check your answers? It's A in question 1, and here it's a boy and a girl. And what time should they leave? They should be leaving at 1:50. I hope you got it all right. Now complete the exam task. There are 6 questions in this part. For each question, there are pictures and a short recording. Circle the correct picture, A, B, or C. Now we're going to continue the next part. Number 4, where do Sufi and her family live now? Of course, the question with where, the answer will be a place. We have 3 places: London, Brighton, and Oxford. Question number 5, when will they have their picnic? We have 3 pictures with 3 different days: A, Friday, B, Saturday, C, Sunday. Number 6, what did the boy think of his friend's father? And we have 3 pictures for the same man, but with different looks or body language that expresses his feelings. Now you should be able to answer this after you listen to the recording. Ready? I will play it.
4. Where does Sophie and her family live now?
My cousin Sophie and her family are going to move to London.
Oh, really? I thought they liked Brighton. They seem very happy here. Do they come from London then?
No, they're from Oxford originally.
5. When will they have their picnic?
Do you want to come for a picnic in the park this Saturday?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm going to see my grandparents. They live a long way away, and we're travelling up on Friday. We could go on Sunday, though.
OK. I'll ask Mum to get some things at the market on Saturday morning.
That's great. Thanks.
6. What did the boy think of his friend's father?
I'm a bit scared of your father. He looks very serious.
Oh, don't worry. That's just because you haven't met him before.
So he's not always like that?
Not at all. He's actually very friendly and relaxed.
Okay, now you should have marked your answers. If not, you should play the recording again, complete your answers, and check the ones that you have already answered. For number 4, it says, where do Sufi and her family live now? Where do they live already now? So that would be in Brighton. For number 5, when will they have their picnic? The answer is, what do you think? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Yes, it's Sunday. What did the boy think of his friend's father? He said he looks so serious. So which picture do you think looks serious? Picture A. Well done. That's all for this part. I hope you have enjoyed your time with me. Till we meet again, best wishes. Goodbye.